final game of the Metroid Game Club, Metroid Fusion. How y'all doing tonight? So, this game, big fan, love it. We're gonna have to see how this goes, because allergies have been acting up a lot today, so may not survive for a full-length stream, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do whatever we can. So, let me just double-check my audio filters and everything. Let's put on a small little noise gate, a little quiet. Yeah, the game's really loud. I think it should be less loud once we actually put the audio settings correct. So this should be a little better. And then let's see. Put on noise suppression. Okay. And crank up the volume on my end a little bit. Alright, so Metroid Fusion. Let's go. Let's get into it. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics' research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388.
Happy! Long time no see!
Oh, Alex, thank you for the resub. That's supposed to be over there. Let's put that there. Fusion best game. Fusion's pretty damn good. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. And then that's it. That's the end of the franchise. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics' vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. I apologize again. Allergies have been acting up a lot today, so we are probably going to have to stop to grab some tissues every now and then to take care of that. How fast do you typically beat Fusion? I have not really done like a speedrun style run of it before, so we're gonna have to find that out together. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You're still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now go to the quarantine bay. Alright, this is gonna be the first Metroid stream where I actually need to, like, read stuff, huh? So yes, you're just in time. We are right at the beginning of the game. So, real quick, the wall jump in this game forces you off the wall. You cannot go straight up a wall. Meaning that this is the worst game ever made. There is not a single video game worse than this one. Cannot think of a single game, especially not in the Metroid series, that could be worse than this. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Okay, so the game starts out very limited and slowly opens up more and more as you go, which I really like as part of the overall structure and theme of the exploration. Heather is now even worse because it's making callbacks to this game. That's true. I'll accept that explanation. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X-parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor... Ah, fuck, I missed that. The gelatinous X-parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly, and so well. But it's also changed your cellular makeup. You'll never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X-parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X-parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you're only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now get going. I've released the level 0 door hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. The prediction is based on the in-game timer. Oh boy, here we go. We got a proper prediction poll going. So, I will say, I don't have fusion memorized in quite the same way as previous games. So, I can't see. What are the prediction choices? Oh, good. We get to talk to Adam again. Oh, I'm sorry, the computer. I've received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Under 2.5 hours of in-game time. Okay. The gauntlet has been thrown down, then. I believe 2 hours is helmetless. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect, and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Boy, I sure wonder if we'll ever learn more about Adam. I don't remember anything dignified about how it went in Other M. I know the power's out. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. Helmetless is less than 4. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get 2.5 then. Try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room, or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target. Okay. Off we go then. So I do mostly know my way through the game, so it's not impossible that we're gonna get helmetless. Close to suitless, though. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll try. Hard to guess, because I think mine was just around 2.5. I wasn't trying to speed through it too much. I don't need to save right now. It's just Arachnus. Why is this guy taking so long to kill? God, come on. There we go. I miss wall jumping straight up a wall, single wall. I like the Core X. I think they're cool. Okay, that went well, but I don't have missiles now. Okay, I should be able to do this. Sick. We got the morph ball back! This is, in the 2D Metroids, kind of the longest, like the most you have to do to get the morph ball. If I'm remembering correctly. Because in every other game, you get it, like, immediately. But this one's like, no, you gotta fight a boss first. The boss, use the power-up that you'll be getting. Yeah, that is cool. Prime uses that a good amount, too. And, obviously we haven't seen a lot of Dread, but in the treehouse footage, that one boss fight with the, like, the thing. I don't know what to call it. But the boss fight is how you get the invisibility. And it uses the invisibility. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use Elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Never played a Metroid game, but you're thinking of getting Dread as your first one. Well, I do admit it's, the story looks a little more important than ever before in Dread, but you've mostly been watching these streams, I think, so you're probably about as caught up as you need to be. By the way, take a look at this. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be cool. Oh, I can go in here now. Yeah, if you're watching the stream, you're fine. Honestly, Super Metroid and Fusion are probably the only ones that are really important for Dread's story. Speaking of story... I can only guess what it is like to see that happen when you've never played this game. Especially because this was my first Metroid game. I didn't really get the chance for a good reaction to that. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It'll be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen carefully. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They're already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Now get moving. They made the save room so slow to use in this game. Alright, here we go! Into Sector 1. That's just a bigger sprite. So I believe this is the only song in Fusion that's made it into Smash Brothers. If you look at the atmospheric vents you need to destroy, you can see a GameCube. Unfortunately, I destroyed it a little too quickly. Wow, it looks just like SR-388 did in one of the games that I played it in. Yeah, we can do it here. God damn it. Oh yeah, you can see it in the top right. Gotcha. Remember when these guys were obnoxious and you had to use a melee counter to beat them? This is a good game. Alright, lava kills you a little too fast for me to mess with. Okay. Keep an eye out. There's another atmospheric stabilizer in this room. I like how you can, like, see uninfected core nodes in the background that the X-parasites go to infect. I don't think there's a boss in Sector 1 right now. I think we're just kind of here. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Hornode is a good enemy. They're pretty cool. Okay. Let's get out of here now. Now move on. There's also Zabesians here for some reason.
Ah, someone wants to play.
Sachi00, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Metroid Fusion. Yeah, I don't know why there are Zabesians here. I am pretty close to dying. I should try to be careful. God damn it. Oh, there is a boss here. Whoops. We should save. Is this the first game with the ledge grab? Yes. That is why it was an upgrade in Zero Mission, because canonically, the power suit doesn't have it. Oh, jeez. Apologies, this is going to be the allergy stream. Okay. Yeah, I think that's more or less what it's supposed to be. The fusion suit is lighter and more agile. Oh, this is a fun little fake out here. Except since this was my first Metroid, I didn't get it. Also, why can an X-Parasite mimic a Chozo statue? That's weird. The important thing is now we have the pseudo screw attack, the only thing in the game that matters. Samus is this fast in Super Metroid. I told you guys, you need to just hold down the sprint button the entire time. There's no reason to not be sprinting. Yeah, I do think she's faster in Super Metroid. They increased her base speed, but reduced her maximum speed to compensate. Atmospheric stabilizers online, but many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll brief you at the navigation room. Oh man, I almost canceled the stream because of allergies. I don't know what's gonna happen from here on. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. Have you named the computer Adam yet? He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew that I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. Alright, on to Sector 2. That's not Sector 2. Did you see how clean that transition from running into going down was? I've learned the identity of our mysterious saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I've named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at your full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You're still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. It's not how vaccines work. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. I mean, I'm probably very vulnerable to sub-zero temperatures too, so it's probably not a side effect of the vaccine, but, you know. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So, first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Keep an eye out for the SAX. Off we go! I don't need to save yet. I'm not a coward. Alright, I believe that the data room is up this way. But I'm not sure. No. Yes? Well, maybe if they did give you a mongoose vaccine, then things would go a lot better. You ever think about that? Maybe we should be asking why we aren't getting mongoose vaccines for when we're bit by a cobra. Make a big difference. Alright. Instinct led me straight to the data room. Taking a lot of damage. You know, it'd be cool if this was an energy. How many times have you played this game before? Back in the day, many. Recently, not many. No, I have played this game a lot in my youth. But I'm acting totally on instinct for the most part. Yeah, we got bombs. Oh no, what was that sound? The sound of me fucking dying? It was very rude of the SAX, you know? I'm gonna guess I just ignore the safe room. The safe room. This will not be a 100% run, and for sure not a 1% run. Most likely not a 100% run. No, I usually don't 100% Metroids. I should sometime, but I very rarely do. Zero mission, I would have just been able to keep holding left, and I would have made it across. Yeah, this one's awkward to 100%. I think Zero Mission kind of is too, which is a big reason why I usually don't 100%. There you go. can't take damage after I've killed you. It's illegal. Well, you hate to see that happen. That sent us back really far. That's funny. At least you didn't die in Sector 1. Yep. I hate to see it happen. It's okay. Now we're better at the game. See, look, we did that fight faster this time. What we're really doing is we're making it more likely that we're going to get that 2.5 hours. Wait a minute. Holy shit! I didn't know you could do that! That's cool as hell! Now we're definitely close to that 2.5 hours. Yeah, that was sick. It's not the way to go. Well, it wasn't shooting through it, really. It was pseudo screw attack. We can speed through this part.
Husky unit, cover the base. Bulldog unit, don't let anything through.
DVD Smith, thank you for the raid. Is it the only raid message that matters? Okay, this time I'll save. God, that line's unbelievable. Is that line in the game? No, not recharge. God damn it. It's going pretty well. This is a good video game. Line is not in the game, those cowards. Look, Fusion's a hard game. People die in this game. And with I always wanted to have Christmas in Turkey. That's way worse. That is way worse. There was another line from the movie that I remember they took out, which was, when she introduces herself as Dr. Christmas Jones, she says, don't, forget any jokes, I've heard them all. And then Bond just says, I don't know any doctor jokes. I noticed that line wasn't in there. Is Ridley in this Metroid game? Technically, yes. Canonically, no, but we are going to see Ridley, effectively. It's weird. Because this game is about the X-Parasites, which are capable of mimicking anything that they have infected. Game ends rather poorly. Last level is awful. That sounds like a licensed game, because you kind of just want someone to, you kind of just want people to buy the game, and then you don't really worry about whether they actually like it. So you just need the beginning to be good. This is a save room. Ridley might not be in Dread. The way that works is the X infects and kills the host and then copies it. They don't really spend a lot of time on how it works, to be honest. But it works, I guess. They introduce swimming mechanics for the final level and only the final level. Don't tell you the controls and make you swim through doors that are slightly too small. That sounds fun. GunW2, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so far,
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Underwater mazes. I mean, isn't that all you want in a video game?
You can also knock on the enemies this way.
Gun P8, thank you for the follow.
Life form indicated at 12 o'clock.
Alright, now I'm getting suspicious. We're about to get another gun letter number. These look like bots. I don't know what to do about bots following, though. Imagine the janky controls, slow turning of an N64 FPS, and then stick it all underwater. Jesus, that sounds terrible. Is this gun from Sonic Adventure? Jesus. Don't worry, guys. I saved it this time. We're gonna be fine. Jesus Christ, I forgot about you. Goldfinger once his happenstance, twice his coincidence, 3 times his enemy action. That was a just bomb every spot on the floor to make it work if I've ever seen it. Had a whole bunch of those hotspots follow me during Mass Randa. Ban them or else I can bring in hate raids. God damn it. Okay. That's work to do, but this is not where I'm supposed to go. This feels critical pathy. I can ban if needed. That's probably for the best. They were obvious bots, so... The ones that are called, like, gun letter number. We played all these before, yes. Some more than others. This one I played a lot as a kid, not quite as much recently, though. But Metroid's really good, and I'm really excited for Dread. Dread's gonna be incredible. This is not the right way. You have to, like, drop in for a while. Wait. Oh, god damn it, I was in the right spot. God damn it, we're wasting time. One of those games where the nostalgia is strong. Yeah, and... It's a big allergy night. Yeah, that does seem to be what's happening in this bot army. I've been seeing an allergist for a few years to, like, make my allergies better, and it has been doing something. God damn it. Gave up too early. So we can hear the music better, of course. Oh, yes. I don't know what this thing is, but... Thank you, Alex. Big help. Not pausing for allergies is the true Metroid Fusion hard mode. I should have played the Japanese version just so that I could try out the hard mode. I've never tried it before. God damn it. Okay. So for those of you just joining us, this is a Core X, the powerful form of the X-Parasite. All of the enemies in this game are X-Parasites that have copied their prey. Maybe that's Father Brain. The high jump goes real high in this game. So, a neat little bit of, like, lore and progressing aesthetics is that now these guys are in cocoons, and those cocoons are in the way. Which is neat. Now we need to, like, find our way out. If you're to take the plunge on a 2D Metroid, which would you recommend? I would say probably Zero Mission. Zero Mission is both the beginning... here we go. Looky there. So, Zero Mission is the beginning of the story, and also released after Metroid Fusion. I would say that Fusion is the most beginner-friendly in terms of gameplay, but in terms of story, see, these cocoons have already started to progress a little bit. In terms of story, Fusion is probably one of the worst places to start because of how much it is like the current last spot in the timeline. My personal favorite is Super Metroid, which is probably the least beginner-friendly. Samus Returns is also really beginner-friendly, but it's also weird because it's a remake of the most linear game. Fusion has harder bosses too, that's true. Fusion has pretty hard bosses. Well, the Prime Trilogy is a self-contained story. Whereas the 2D Metroids kind of are... I consider 2D Metroid and Prime kind of to be completely different franchises, if I'm being honest. They're not literally different series, but it sure feels like it sometimes. I would still say Zero Mission is best first. I would say that, yeah, linear game may be, but I don't know, it just feels weird saying to start Samus Returns. Where does Other M fit in? It goes in the trash can. That is probably the best place for it. Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4, Aqua, with several thousand S. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now head for Sector 4. Now, unfortunately, Metroid is a little bit of a weird franchise because of the way that remakes have gone. So... the SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head-on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. It's another Metroid game. Yeah, Other M sucks. You know how I recommend things in bad faith? Like, I'll say, that game's terrible, you should play it. You should definitely play Other M. Not because I think you'll like it, but because I want you to understand. That's where I'm at with Other M. The sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still. This seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature, the researchers called Ceres. It's capable of moving and attacking with ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread the destruction here may be attributable to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned off into the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back there periodically. It's a valuable specimen, and you've been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water. We can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. So yeah, I would say personally, start with Zero Mission, then play Samus Returns, then play Super Metroid, and then play Fusion. I just kind of think it's best in story order. Obviously, stories are a little light in Metroid, but what is there, I think, is good. The only downside is that Super Metroid's gonna be a little tough to play because, yeah, I mean, it's a Super Nintendo game, but I think that, like, I mean, obviously it's my favorite Metroid, and if you play Super Metroid Redux, which is a ROM hack that gives a lot of quality of life features and stuff, then you should have no trouble getting into it, I think. energy tank. Those are always good to have. Little known fact, Samus's beam is made up of 2 different shots. Like, notice how when I hit the wall, when I hit like the top of the ramp there's a smaller shot going past. So Samus's beam is made up of 2 different beam shots. I just play Super Metroid thanks to NSO. It's the one you have easiest access to. That's correct. I feel like I really want to say to play Redux, because I've been traumatized by a lot of people recently that have been telling me Super Metroid's bad because they don't like how old it is. So I really want to say to play Redux, but I mean, I loved Super Metroid as it was without the ROM hacks. So I don't know. Depends on what kind of gamer you are. The automatic versus manual transmission. I believe that Vixie came up with that metaphor. So I don't want to take credit for it, but I believe that she's the one that I heard it from. I was bad at Super Metroid. I played it on the SNES Mini. Got stuck in a boss near the end. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I think a lot of people have trouble going back to the older game design. And it is true that I like my games a little challenging. So struggles with 2D platformers that aren't Sonic. Yeah, Super Metroid is it's definitely a little tough to get a handle on because it's got a manual sprint button that is harder to use, I think. And the weapon switching is really outdated. Yeah, the platforming, I don't think the platforming is ever hard. I think it's just really difficult to work with the controls because of how... I do think the weapon switching is kind of bad, and you should just default to always sprinting. This is really cool, by the way. You get to the objective, and Ceres is dead. Oh no, what do we do? This game has fantastic environmental storytelling. "2D Mario does have a manual sprint button, that's true. Although, I guess it doesn't. I guess it does matter in Mario. And yeah, I definitely don't think that the platforming in Super Metroid is ever challenging. But I do understand that some people just have trouble with it because the game's physics are definitely more unique. I don't know, it's tough for me because a lot of the criticisms that people have of Super Metroid I've never identified with. They just literally never happened to me. So like, I don't really know how to say, well, here's some of the problems that people have with Super Metroid, so maybe they don't work. I don't know, I've never had those problems. Thank you for coming by, DVD Smith. Good night. And I don't want to, oh god, I'm peeking. Let me turn on the compressor. I forgot to put on the compressor. I had to reinstall Windows, so I had to completely rebuild all of my OBS layouts. Okay, compressor is on because my mic was definitely peaking. Okay. God. If this Corex I feel like the most embarrassing thing that could possibly happen tonight is if I die to a Core X. That would legitimately be the most embarrassing thing that can happen. But anyway, now we have the speed booster, also known as the best ability in Metroid. Is Ceres' theme reused for the spider later? I feel like it is. Okay, yeah, it sounded really familiar. God, we got 50 missiles already. Probably have to get that from the left side. Still can't believe that boss is called Yakuza. I can never call it that because people will never know what I'm talking about. Here. This also just kind of looks cool, like hanging from the ceiling like that. It's neat. Oh no, fuck. Yakuza comes back in Dread. Do you think it will be called Kiwami? I hope. That's the most important thing that could happen. I'm not allowed to move fast. Why did I do that? What was I trying to accomplish? Well, let's try something here. I'm curious. Okay, not as cool as I hoped it would be, but still kind of cool. Alright, I better be able to drop down on this side. Thank God. Okay.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
Oh boy. It's gonna be that kind of night, isn't it? Thank you, Alex.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Well, it's a good thing I made multiple possible alerts for follows. It'll keep things interesting, at least.
Flying, Fox.
Doesn't want me going this way. How about those cool alerts, guys? Oh, gun L9. That's one of the examples that DVD Smith talked about. So Ceres had been infected by the X too. Well, as a result, you recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet, but that's still a ways off. HQ has more support data, this time it's missile upgrade data. You desperately needed this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock, the highest security level. Let's avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's necessary. Also, the route to the data room in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. I noted a deliberate activity pattern, as if it's blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, it looks like your best option for this download is in Sector 3, Pyre. You'll find the Pyre data room on your map after using a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now head for Sector 3. Samus, head for Sector 2. There may be survivors there. Bum bum bum. Now we can speed boost, baby! I like how the speed boost lasts a little bit on the elevator. Thankfully, the X have not invaded this area yet. The data room here is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. This may allow the SAX and X parasites into the area, but we're left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here. As I explained, security rooms can't be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. You'll see very violent organisms here. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures yet, but we're working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed to the data room for download. The super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. Is your objective clear? First, activate green hatches, then go to the data room. There are no ultra-heated areas on this route, so turn back if you enter one. Says you. I think this is the area with this neat speed booster trick. Whoa! Did you see that shortcut? Sick. You, of all people, didn't know about it? Really? Can't remember if the data room's up, the security room's up here. It's not really a sequence break. It's the way you're supposed to go. It's just a shortcut. Okay, this is not where the security room is. See, I did that neat trick, but now I don't know where the security room is. So it may be for nothing. Maybe the security room was up there? No, there's supposed to be enemies here. Wasted time. No, but now I'm stuck in here. Checked your time and you thought it was 2:45, it was actually 2:25. In a 1% run, you have to get that missile tank. This can't be the way. But I'm stuck. Is there something over here that I missed? Oh my god, fuck you. Okay, well, I don't have power now. Crumble box. Aha. Okay. Now we go back that other way. Just wasted a lot of time, so that's good for those of you who voted too. Why weren't the X in this opening bit here? Alright, let's go up, because I have a feeling we're gonna have to go down later. Aha! Can't get me? Give me super missiles! Come on. Aw, damn it, I wanted to shine spark out. That would have been really cool. Alright, let's save. What a coincidence, a recharge room right where we needed it. Okay, time for another boss. This time one that won't give us an item. Isn't it here? I guess I need to do something to trigger it. Ah, there we go. fight's pretty simple. Stay right above the bombs, you won't get hit by the pillar flames. Oh, what do you know? It's got a brain. This feels like there's something here. But there isn't. Screw attack. Ho, 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 ho. Well, well, well. Looks like we've got something to do now. God damn it. Now that I've gotten home from work and I watched this with stream the way GBA music was meant to be, on hi-fi room speakers and a subwoofer. You're goddamn right, that's how I'm doing it. As God intended. Taking so much damage, this is not gonna be worth it. Gonna have to fight the dude again. What do we get? Oh, energy tank. That was totally worth it. Never mind. I've also got the higher quality audio on for this game. Which, did you know that's a setting in both Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission? Higher quality audio? I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released. So sectors 5 and 6 are open. Is it higher quality or just mono versus stereo? What's the difference? That means that those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They're also much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5, Arc, is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects. So you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. I'm gonna level with you. I don't think that's the vaccine. I think that's just when you go into a sub-zero room, it doesn't go well. Humans aren't supposed to do that. Avoid Sector 5 for now. But in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you've used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat, Sector 6, Knock. Go to Sector 6 and access the navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this. And the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. Don't be upset you have some cow skin. This area was made with a speed booster. The various suit data here is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero sector ARC are in Sector 6, Knock. And they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The Knock data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Be careful. They're hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. You know, I'm just doing voices as they feel right. You know? Alright. I think this is a good place to take a bathroom break real quick. And when we get back, I'm gonna try something. I wonder how this game looks with a CRT filter. You guys curious? Because I kind of am. So, bathroom break, and then when we get back, more Metroid Fusion. Trying it out with a CRT filter. Alright. Let's see how this video game looks. It's an alternative look for it, but we're trying it out. Maybe it looks pretty good. Oh, actually I should try the Shine Spark. Because in my experience, some Game Boy Advance games actually look pretty good with CRT filters. Okay, it didn't get us anything, but that was still pretty cool. CRT look is interesting. If you guys hate it, then we'll turn it off as soon as we get out of Sector 6. Whoops. Looks interesting. This is the experience of playing it on the Game Boy player on GameCube back in the day. Jeez. I figured Sector 6 would be good to try it out on. Kind of fades the colors. I think this background looks really good with it. In a way that is not unpleasant. Oh, this room. I forgot that this was where this room is. This part's really good, by the way. I love this. Also, the mean trick of putting those crumble blocks right there. Oh, I thought it was through the room. That could have gone differently. Yeah, I think it worked out. SAX AI is rock stupid. It really is. I think that it's really clear that Dread is really what the SAX was meant to be, and never really could be. Oh no! The Emmys in Dread work so well. I might make Dread my first ever midnight stream. I don't know. I feel like streaming Dread isn't, like, it's not worth it because no one's gonna watch because they're gonna be playing Dread. So, I don't know, like, a midnight stream of Dread is something that I think would be cool, but also not actually worth the stream. Okay. It's very difficult to stream with allergies. Ugh. Okay. All right. Do you guys hear that? That, like, knocking sound? That's not supposed to happen, so I don't know what that is. Oh, also, really good environmental storytelling thing. Here, the blue X still immediately try to get you after you get the Varia suit, which doesn't go well for them. That was a good sound. I don't know what the fuck was causing that. Yeah, they still try to go after you, but then it doesn't work! Okay, so yeah. So Dread, I want to stream Dread, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to stream it midnight, because everyone that would watch is going to be busy playing it. I could stream a couple days after, but I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not going to wait to play Dread for a stream, so I don't know. Will people be interested in watching my second playthrough of Metroid Dread? So, I don't know. I would if I'm available when you do. Okay. We'll have to see. I think what I'll do is after Fusion, we're gonna get back to Ham Ham Heartbreak. And then I think after Ham Ham Heartbreak, Dread is going to be the final game that I play on the Sunday slot before I hand it back to Joe. Or before I ask Joe if he wants it back. He's probably not going to take it back. Yeah, if Smasher Pieces wasn't so close to Metroid Prime, I would say that I would play the Prime trilogy on the Sunday slot, but Smasher Pieces is really close to Metroid Prime, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to play that on Sundays. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe there's some other weird arcane Game Boy Advance series that I could play. Oh, Castlevania Game Club, although Joe's actually playing the Castlevania Game Club, so I don't know, maybe he's going to... I don't know. How did that X download the Varia suit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all. Unless the X have the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the Varia suit data. Now you'll be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SIX will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. You're still too weak. That thing's too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. My simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take HQ some time though. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a Core X like you did that charge beam function. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that addition. Oh my god, it really does. That's not how vaccines work. This has some serious, like, the COVID vaccine is lizard DNA energy. Like, I forgot how much the game's dialogue backed that up. Therefore, HQ has developed ice missiles. An ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It will help. Go to Sector 5, ARC, for the download. To be fair, Adam's CPU is lying. He says it in Dread too, though. That's the thing. Now get moving. Like, I think that's just how Sakamoto thinks vaccines work. Alright, Sector 5 ARC, here we fucking go! You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They'll be helpful. Is your objective clear? You know what to do. Go to it. You wouldn't download a missile. How do we feel about the CRT filter, by the way? Do we want me to change it back? What's the thoughts? Think it looks fine? Alright, then we're going. I think it's a neat experiment, and this game's aesthetic kind of suits it. It's an experiment. We'll see how this goes. I might end up deciding that I think I'm gonna end up on the side of the GBA filter is better too. But I think this is a good way for us to find out. It's like the good old days of playing the Game Boy player on GameCube. Which, like, now that I'm really thinking about it, was that common? Like, I don't know how well the Game Boy player sold. I just know that I had one. This is the spot in the game where I'm least confident that I'll be able to do it quickly. That was just an instinct. I will say that if anyone ever gets the opportunity, you should totally play Game Boy Advance games with a subwoofer. Because you never quite notice how many bass sound effects there are in Game Boy Advance games until they're shaking your entire house. The video output is pretty bad, though, nowadays. Yes. But wait, what are you talking about? Of course, this is the Game Boy player. That's the only way that you could play you could play Metroid Fusion with looking like a CRT. I don't know what you're talking about. How dare you imply that I am not using original hardware? Yeah, Metroid Fusion in particular is pretty good on a subwoofer. I like how you just take a little peek into Sector 5 here, because it's the area you go to the most in this game. Wait, no, I didn't go into the data room. What the fuck am I talking about? The space station didn't even have an active volcano in it. Alright, can't go this way. I miss being able to wall jump straight up a vertical wall. It's not the same without it. Oh, hey, the SAX used super missiles to destroy a door. Oh. Need to have a headphone warning for that? No, we die like men. This part's a little fucky. That's a weird trick you gotta pull. Well, I would say that that's part of why it's so good in Metroid, because, especially the way that Super Metroid uses it, where it's like this hidden ability, it's this hidden upgrade that you didn't know you always had. So it is effectively an upgrade that you receive at the beginning of your second playthrough. Oh, there he is, there he is. That then lets you sequence break on the second time through. And what a fucking foreshadow it is. Don't you dare talk about the bottle ship. Here we go!
Sector 3.
Emergency in Franker Z.
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3.
Literal shadowing.
Emergency in Sector 3.
Let's see those Franker Z's in the chat. Emergency in Sector 3, Pyre. The area could melt down soon. It seems the main boiler's cooler unit is malfunctioning. This could easily destroy the entire research station, as it would likely trigger the auto-destruct explosives. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Most of the systems in Pyre are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The SAX must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence. Roger. Objective clear. There's little time. Hurry to the control room in Sector 3.
6 minutes to main boiler explosion.
Here we go. I don't know who decided that the voice was saying emergency in Franker Z, but thank God for it. We could just leave, let the SIX destroy itself. We can't possibly... Well, no, we can't actually. The elevator back up to the main deck where our ship is still broken. We literally can't take that, get out. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm totally going the wrong way. Those screw attack blocks aren't canon, though.
5 minutes to main boiler explosion.
Is there an airlock down here? Fuck. Of course, everyone knows that in case of emergency, use stairs. Of course, the answer was staring us in the face all along. I was playing Zero Mission earlier today, and it's funny that in this game, because I can't wall jump straight up a vertical wall, I actually do have to freeze enemies. I should play more games with the mood lighting. I feel like the way that like the screen is flashing red looks pretty good on the webcam. You guys ready for the hardest boss in the game? A human man! As they say, man is the most dangerous game. How the RNG on the doors works. I do too. Cooling unit operation. Alright. Let's make like a tree and get the leaf out of here. Prediction is whether our final in-game time will be over or under 2 hours and 30 minutes. Boom. Leaning slightly towards yes, but going for the payout. I respect it. Although, inadvertently, it does lock me into, I have no choice but to finish tonight. He gets his own mother for a nickel. I believe that's called the gambler's fallacy. The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. What an astounding find. HQ was very impressed. Don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the station with the X in it. Not to mention the SAX. Unusual for a self-preserving species like the X. Unless your presence is an even greater threat. A threat to the existence of X elsewhere. This is only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instinct is in conflict with their newly borrowed intelligence. Don't let your guard down yet. The X are still a threat. Samus, I see bio signs on the habitation deck. Survivors? The infected crewmen you saw had survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. The signs emanate from here. Is your objective clear? I've just restored the power to the main elevator. Use it to return and look for any survivors. Very interesting how there's that one room in the middle there. Samus has not yet driven a species to extinction today, and evidently she will not at any point today. Oh, wait a minute. I have a hunch. Fuck. My hunch was wrong. Less. Oh. Already got what was in here. Alright, up to the habitation deck we go. This is the part that every time I play, I forget how to do it. Hope you saved the animals. Fuck. Well, Nikuns and Dakaras. I've met these intelligent beings before. They seem to recognize me as well. How unusual to meet again here. In the past, they've helped me unleash abilities I didn't know I had. Where did they run to? I hope they're safe. So I've literally never done the Shine Spark trick, but I can try it. Shame our map will never be complete because we're never going back up to the habitation deck again. So the survivors were not human. Most unfortunate. We can now confirm the deaths of all crew members. I imagine this was the case, but I hoped it wasn't so. I believe the X only infected the humans for knowledge. The form is too weak for battle. I'm sure the others were merely food for the X. Samus, I think they're evolving, growing stronger. Some are now appearing that resist your current weapons. HQ anticipated this and sent the power bomb data as soon as the hardware team finished it. Is your objective clear? Download it immediately. Our choice of data rooms is limited to this one in Sector 5. Go. Now. Off we go. Off we go back to Sector 5, Arc. Definitely go to Sector 5 more than any other sector in the game. Like, I think we're already done with Sector 3. I don't think we go back to it. You've been to this data room before, but I'll show you its position again. Is your objective clear? move out. Rude. Why wouldn't I save? What do I have to be afraid of? Or why would I save? Besides, there is another save room pretty close, isn't there? Yeah, there's one down there. Save rooms waste time. We gotta get down to that 2.5 hours. And if we die, we get better at the game. So we're even more likely to get under 2.5 hours. I'm thinking ahead. See, that's the problem. Hey, I didn't make the poll. That's a nice little section, but it's a little too easy to feel meaningful. Noob trap. Is there another way? I didn't even know there was another way. I always felt like it was just a really good story moment that you just sit there and you have to trigger the SAX. Like, I always thought that was just cool storytelling. Oh, this room. Here. This is the room that everyone that said under 2.5 hours is gonna hate. They don't make enough upgrades that are like actually hard to get. No, that's not good. There we go. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, what a trick. Choose to believe the X can't even kill them. Well, eventually you can kill them with the screw attack, right? So I remember on the connectivity episode where I forget who said it, but someone complained that like in Zero Mission and Fusion, like some of the power-ups are like way too hard to get. And that's a point against the game. And like, what are you talking about? Do you want it to be easy to get 100% completion? Like, do you need that one missile expansion that bad? Yeah, I love that it's like actually legitimately difficult to get some of those power-ups in Zero Mission. Some of them in this game are a little tough too, which I really like. Samus, return to your ship. I have important information. This is what I consider to be the halfway points of the game, though I've never bothered to check if it's actually halfway through. I think it's probably past the halfway point. Also, I literally didn't need to go back to my ship for this. For what Adam wants to tell me. Like, very strong, this meeting could have been an email energy. I should have power bombed. Good old arthritis, Ridley. We hardly knew you. There's Genesis. It's really cool that AM2R made Genesis a bonus boss fight. Didn't know at which point was that part of the game. Oh, wait. Power up. Fuck. I think this game's just, like, generally really good. And, like, the way that the exploration slowly opens up and becomes more of a thing, I feel like is the best way to make a story-driven Metroid. The main silo of the reactor core has gone offline. That's why all elevators and station systems are down. Elevators and hatches won't work. This doesn't bode well. If you can get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main silo went offline. Is your objective clear? By the way, I asked you to return here to tell you. Some strange creatures have boarded your ship. I confirmed that they were not ex-hosts and gave them a berth. Do you know anything about these strange creatures? Were they the source of the healthy biosigns earlier? Very well then. Their presence in the midst of this disaster must have some significance. I'll keep them here. Adam, this meeting could have been an email, buddy. You could have just given me a shout. All right, now these things have hatched. Man, sure is fucky in here, huh? Sure is a fucking mess. So, I have heard people complain about this part of the game. in that you do not have the option to go back and get more upgrades, which is antithetical to the idea of like how Metroid handles its difficulty curve. But hey, just get good. It is also kind of nuts that there's no saving between the ship and this boss. But also, like, what was that? 2 minutes for us to get from the ship to here? I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, here we fucking go. Yakuza like a spider. Phase 2, baby. This phase is like horrific, but they had to incorporate the space jump somehow, I guess. Space is that boss has some good music. All right, baby, let's go. What a coincidence. There's a navigation room right here. Save rooms and recharge rooms are now back online. With only auxiliary power, no elevators or hatches will work. Without the main silo online, we're still stuck. I believe the source of the problem is the vegetation you saw earlier choking the reactor core components. We'll have to find the source of those routes to proceed. And this is really cool. It doesn't tell you where to go at all. You just need to find it. Which is really cool. Like, this is a Metroid game now. And also, just like the visuals of this part are really cool. Oh man, we're gonna fucking die here. I need to get up there with a little more help. But hey, only the second time I've ever died. I think. I hope there weren't more. That would be embarrassing. It's always really funny to me. I'm so excited for the Emmys, guys. They're like, what if the SAX was way cooler? I wonder if it's possible to get down here during the SAX chase. I've never actually tried. Because Samus was in the Varia suit when she was infected. You can see it in the opening cutscene. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess that's a plot hole that other M fixed, huh? Why was Samus in the Varia suit? I don't know, because she goes and puts it back in the Chozo Temple every single game. I don't know. I don't feel like I want every single game to have to come up with some stupid reason that Samus doesn't have her abilities. I think it's better if we just acknowledge, yeah, it's a video game. I think the games, I think overall it would be worse if we had to take the time to explain that every single time. Whoops. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's do this. Let's be stupid. Let's try this. Oh no, it has the wave beam. That's how it's gonna stop me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, fuck. I could have done it. I could have done it. They end up in the Fire Emblem Fates pocket dimension. Samus sends the gravity suit to the baby realm. We're gonna do this. I feel this. I feel this in my bones. We're gonna do this. Fuck yeah, nerd! I didn't activate the SIX, actually. It just forces the SIX to activate. But yeah, cool shit like that is why Metroid's God's perfect video game. Damn it. Why do those things do so much damage? Like, they're fucking... They're basically shitty birds. I don't understand why they take out, like, a full energy tank. And then some. That looks like a thing. If I don't die first. Okay, we'll go up there in a minute. Okay. Well, it's a good thing there just so happened to be just enough open doors to get through here. This is like the easiest boss in the game. Although I forgot how hard those things are. Okay, there we go. Now the fight's basically over. just as fun as the Mother Brain fight is, too. Got that rhythm to it. Oh my god. If I fucking die to a Core X, I swear to god. Fucking hell! God damn it! Oh my fucking god! What a fucking disgrace! Absolutely fucking disgraceful.
I won't let you down, sir.
I'm so upset. That works. I think it is still the easiest boss in the game. That's why I think it's fucking embarrassing that I died. It is like I didn't lie. I said if I die to a Core X, that'll be the most embarrassing thing to happen, and it was. It sure was. There's no gotcha there. It was exactly what I said it was. Wait. Oh no, I've already got up here. Alright, it's funny how in this game you get the plasma beam before the wave beam. And like, since this was my first Metroid game, that made sense. Your beam goes through enemies and then it goes through walls. Going through walls is a bigger deal, right? There we go. All right. have too many quotes. $470 is a very high number. What happens when we go over 1,000? What? You've restored plasma beam functionality. Most unexpected. What controller are we using with the Game Boy player? Switch Pro controller. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It too may be stronger. You still lack a few abilities crucial to survival. Wait a second. More trouble. Hold on. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the Arc data room. Samus, go to Sector 5. Is your objective clear? The damage is staggering. Find out what's causing it. Set up, meet payoff. To imitate the robotic Adam voice from the Dread trailers. I considered doing that, but that is a very difficult voice to do. It's gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers who named it the Nightmare. Apparently, it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. We must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. I can't confirm the location. Is your objective clear? This thing is out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. Now we still have no clear given objective. Well, no. The researchers here called it the Nightmare. He was very clear about that. God, this is so cool. What was the context of that quote? And also, Jesus Christ, Animal Crossing was only in the 100s? I'd already moved out of my apartment by then. We ramped up the quotes. Jesus. That sounds like a Ben thing. I don't know, it might be a me thing, because I hate Animal Crossing. I hate Animal Crossing so much that we're considering playing New Leaf instead of Happy Home Designer. Oh, now that quote's fucking good. I think you need to wait like a little longer in between quotes. I think the bot has a cooldown. And then if you type the same exact message twice in a row, Twitch doesn't let your message through. I have a feeling that I read your mind a little there. This game has really good music. It sucks that only one of the songs in this game is in Smash Brothers. chat's going fast. This one's definitely a cruel trick. Nightmare's so fucking cool. It's like a gotcha thing in the second phase where, ooh, now you can't use missiles. You have the plasma beam now, you shouldn't be using missiles. I'm not sure if it's possible to do this without taking damage. Like, you gotta be way up in here. I don't think it's that this design only works in 3D, it's just Other M just kind of sucks and ruins everything. The 1% run is fake, it cannot hurt me. It cannot hurt me or my preconceived notions. Nightmare is very hard. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm definitely gonna die. Yep. Yeah, overall, like, a lot of them are pretty similar. And there was the scientist that looked pretty much the same. The SAX pretty much looks identical to Samus. The scientist was involved with pre-infection. How courteous of Nightmare to switch to using only one of his guns when I can't jump fast enough to avoid all three consistently. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that's something. God damn it. Aye. Go away, Joe. No one invited you. Damn it. It's okay, Joe. He isn't really can't hurt you. Joe isn't really can't hurt you. That's true. That's accurate. I'm like that. Okay. And this isn't a Core X, so it's very easy. Alright, no, this isn't a Beam Core X. Imagine, no, shut up. Okay, fusion gravity suit's really cool. Fusion gravity suit is really cool. Okay, so I would like to say that I intend to do the Shine Spark Easter egg, but I've literally never done it in my life. So I can try. Don't know how it's gonna go. I don't even, like, confidently know how to do it. This is fucked, by the way. These, like, swimming Zabesians. Is that a jump? Yep. We are now locked into the fish tank. think it'd be really cool if we could see it, but I don't know. I'm not even confident I can try it because I don't really know the route. And also, if you actually pull it off, like you have to reset. You can't get back in to the area, right? And the game won't let you continue until you get the diffusion missiles. You can get back in. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. These are like the Dragon things. I don't think I've ever realized that. Yeah, this music's incredible. It feels like that's the start of it, and I don't think I can do that. This exact spot I always get tripped up as a I always get tripped up on as a kid because I'm pretty sure there's a false wall that you need to go through. I don't remember where it is. It's on the other side. More obvious with the enemies in the room. Fuck, you're right. Yep. But the instinct is to use the power bomb. Also, this is a further extension of the you're not told where to go. Because we don't even really have an objective right now. Our objective was to kill Nightmare. We killed Nightmare. And this is where you need to start doing all the shine sparky stuff. I don't know. We'll try it, I guess. I don't know. I don't see myself actually putting in real time to attempt this trick, though. No? Okay, well then. Hey, asshole. I don't know if I want to cheese it. I guess we can just to show it off. I don't know. Feels shitty not hitting it a bit. Oh, we've got to save, bro. We gotta save so that we get at least like try it, I guess, without it affecting our playtime. Okay, this definitely is a shines part. At this point, it's too late. Yeah, it's too difficult of a trick because, like, between when you said no, this isn't the spot, and it's too late, it's like I can't even imagine what to do. It's a neat and cool Easter egg, but I just don't know how to do it. Okay. New upgrade. Yeah, I think like cheesing it involves like doing some frame perfect missile trick here. Yeah, whatever. Not worth it. Yeah, I've never actually done it successfully, so oh well. fusion missile's so cool, it is. I wonder if it'll be back in Dread. You upgraded your missiles. That's unusual. There was no word from HQ. A procedural error, I'm sure. Even so, I did not approve of bypassing security level 4. From now on, you'll use more discretion. In any case, Samus, do you remember the security robot you faced earlier? I believe the X have infected it. That is to say, they've claimed the organic components that form its neural network. It's entered Sector 6. I don't know what it's planning, but let's not wait and find out. Samus, you know what to do. Is your objective clear? To Sector 6, quickly. Off we go. Yeah, that's true. The Metroid power set hasn't changed a lot since Super Metroid. The security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me. Be careful. But we have another problem. Once you're done, leave Nock immediately. The SAX is tracking you. Is your objective clear? Don't stay longer than you must. Understood? See, and this time it doesn't even pretend to tell me where to go. They don't even give me a reason why they don't know where the security robot is. Just like, yeah, go off, have fun. I like how Adam was like, oh, you probably can't fight the SIX without the plasma beam. And then we get the plasma beam, like, not anywhere near the final thing in the game. And then you just don't see the SIX again until it's time to actually fight it. I like how this room just becomes a snack room. Thanks for lunch, assholes. Oh no. Security robot appears the same way now as it did the last time. We need to, like, go to a particular area and trigger it, and then it'll show up somewhere we've already been.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Adam hasn't authorized that.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
You can save now.
No entry without authorization.
We save some time.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
The way it's supposed to work is that it's designed by the guy who thinks vaccines can give you Metroid DNA. Not exactly a scientific franchise. Okay, this fight's actually, like, pretty hard. I don't really know the proper trick to it.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
Warning. No
Gus
entry
JVBA, thank you for the follow.
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
Authorization.
Is this another bot wave?
Without authorization. Warning. No entry without
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
It's definitely another bot wave.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
Why am I getting the same alert quote?
Someone wants to play.
Can a mod go in and just ban these? Say something in the chat to prove you're not a bot if you don't want to get banned.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
I guess I found the trick to this fight, haven't I?
Hey! Nice aircraft, guys!
The hospital creatures here are from a planet that doesn't have daylight. I thought you were talking about like the Twitch bots for a second, the spam bots. Well, it's a good thing that I set up the alerts to have variation. It looks like there's a second bot wave. Thank you, Joe. All right. Now we've got the wave beam. What's this way?
warning. No entry without authorization.
Wave beam in this game looks funky.
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry
Well,
without
unfortunately, there's only one way through.
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
Boy, this part's way less interesting after Other M, isn't it?
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
When I was a kid, I hadn't played Metroid 2, so I didn't understand what these were.
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Metroids can impede you, but they cannot harm you. SAX using that Samus Returns aiming. Yeah, this part's so lame after Other M. It's like, fucking course they're doing it again. Samus, you shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. As you can see, the Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. For peaceful application only, of course. Please understand. But perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly, you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. SRX, a faithful replica of the SR-388 ecosystem. Ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega Metroid from a larval Metroid in days. But that research is finished. The X has smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. One? Are you saying there's more than one SAX? Don't be so surprised, Samus. You know that the X reproduce by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard the station. That's a really cool thing for them to drop, and it goes nowhere. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. Stop only at a navigation room to uplink to me. I don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Is your objective clear? Now get going. Thank God there was a navigation room right outside that secret laboratory. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. And we're back to Sector 1. I always forget that this part comes after the restricted section. Fuck, it's an E-tank. Oh, I have to go back for it. I didn't realize until very recently that the diffusion missiles also increase your base missile damage. Which means that the missiles can kind of actually keep up with the plasma beam. Man, these are way easier to kill in this game than AM2R. These assholes suck in Super Metroid and they suck here. I legitimately don't know what to do. Fuck. Oh, okay. So the solution is to wait for the second one to spawn. I was about to let you form up. What's the point of this room? Just tricks your game into shit. Wait, is that how it's programmed? It tricks the game into thinking you're shooting them in the back? Is that really how it works? I can't remember if this fight's actually difficult or not. But here we go. It's the boy. I love how it's getting through my noise gate. Not hard. All right. Looks like the game is a little louder than it should be for me. I think it's one of the weaker versions of Ridley's theme, but it's not terrible. Oh, hey. There's also a game early enough that Ridley seems not 100% associated with Ridley yet. That is also true. Oh my god, that is how it's programmed. That's hilarious. Holy shit. What a way to program a video game. Joe, are you here? I feel like you would appreciate that a lot. Joe does not appear to be here. So, the gold space pirates, you have to shoot them in the back. But the game is programmed in such a way that you face them, you fire your shot, and then you turn around. And the game thinks that because you are not facing its front, you are shooting it in the back. Oh, that is fucking good. This, right here, this one. It's fucking perfect. Well, that's one way to program that. It really is. I love it. It's perfect. There's another one in the lava room here, too. Why? There isn't another... Is it just to guarantee that you see one, no matter which way you go? Oh, yeah, here's another one. Oh, that's right, multiple stages. You're right, you're right. 3 shells is the number that there should be. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the home stretch. Should I bother? Let's find out what it is. If I miss the 230 by like half a second or something, or like a minute. All right, we in it. Samus, we're done here. Leave the rest of the Federation. We should be preparing to evacuate the station. You joking? Do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken an interest in the X and the SAX. They believe this life form has endless potential applications. This is ridiculous. The X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? It is not necessary that you understand such matters. The Federation is coming now. You should just leave quietly. This is madness. They won't stand a chance here. The station will devour them. What could be worth the risk? Capturing the SAX, of course. Are you serious? Do you really think they can succeed? It'll certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. That's why they stopped sending you support data. The plasma beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX. And somehow you restored that function on your own. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade because they didn't want you to grow too powerful. But they had already sent it, and you tracked it down. Bravo, Samus. They must cancel this mission. Open a channel to HQ. I won't let this happen. They're already on their way. Fools. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly. They cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase their numbers. They're a plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. This station has a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Them, the
You can also lock onto enemies
myself
this
if
way.
I have to. I can't see that name against the text, but thank you for following. The doors are locked. Open the hatch. Been ordered to confine you until the ship until the ship arrives. Don't let this do that. Don't let them do this. Can't you see what will happen, Adam? Adam? Who is Adam? A friend of mine. And what would this friend advise you to do now? I don't know if we should assume that every follower is a bot, but... Oh, is there more than I'm realizing? Okay. He would know that the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle. He'd know how important it is. Did this Adam care for you? Would he sit in the safe command room and order you to die? He would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. So he chose life for you, our fair warrior Samus Aran. Your Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours. For the sake of the universe. How foolish. How dare you? How could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating this station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites, even though the station would be utterly destroyed. You would only succeed in removing the one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin. Yourself. You would ignore this simple fact and choose death. When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You would have to start the propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Samus, this is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station's orbit path to SR-388. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly. Stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? Back to where it all began. Better characterization of these dialogues. Yep. Adam is like actually an interesting and good character in Fusion. And Dread's gonna be too afraid to do anything to it with him. Like, the concept of that character is so tainted. We're not gonna see Adam be anything worthwhile or meaningful in Dread. And it sucks. Because they screwed up so hard. Yeah, I mean, it's not like that well written, if I'm being honest. It's stupid, but as far as Metroid stories go, I think it's neat. There we go. Like, the idea that Adam Malkovich's brain was uploaded into a computer, and they gave that computer to Samus, is already really stupid. But it's neat. I like it. Okay, there's a way to cheese the SAX fight really easily. I don't remember it, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. But there is a way. It's such a stupid plot twist, but I like it. It's neat. It's nice. Oh yeah, you just do this. It's a comically easy fight. Well, it's interesting to me that they made the Galactic Federation so prominent in Prime 3, Even though, like, that was well after Fusion. Right. This is kind of like in Super Metroid, where Mother Brain was such an easy fight that it wasn't really the final boss. Ridley was. Except... SAX is also a really easy fight. And Ridley X was also a really easy fight. So...
Propulsion sequence activated.
It's only 3 minutes? Jesus Christ. I wouldn't even say that I really know the strat. I was just naturally dodging it, and then it's really obvious how... I don't even want to say basic. It's like non-existent its AI is. Yeah, it's a hard cheese strat to unlearn because it's so simple. It's like I say, it's not even a cheese strat. It's just basic dodging. Like, I really wasn't doing anything in particular. Oh no, what's happened here? Oh no! It's funny how this doesn't actually look like the Omega Metroid does in Samus Returns now.
To destination.
Alright guys, we got the Phazon suit. The Baby X. Yeah, that was definitely a lot less emotional than the baby, but hey. Neat little moment. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die to this thing. I'm gonna aren't I? This thing's gonna fucking kill me. There we go. Let's see it, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect military mind. The wisdom of Adam Malkovich continued to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they'll understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They'll hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. I've reflected upon his words. I see the wisdom in them. We're all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. This ship can only be started manually. Yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship. Just think about it. they lent me a hand. It's about family. Remember to save the animals. If you didn't save the animals when you played Super Metroid, then your copy of Metroid Fusion will just let you die after the Omega Metroid because it destroyed your ship. Ignore the fact that they are on two completely different systems with absolutely no way to read each other's save files. But that's just the truth. You know how it is. Oh, Fusion's so good. I love it. It's not everything that I want out of a Metroid game, but it's good. It's really good. I think it's a good, relatively linear action game. That's palate cleansing from Other M, yeah. Oh, that's really gonna be Dread at the end of the day, but... And of course, this was also my first Metroid game ever. All right. It's time for the moment of truth. Oh, that's sub 2 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the suitless ending. Sub 2 hours. Hell of a fucking win. God damn. For those of you who had faith, your faith is rewarded. What year was this game? 2002? I gotta mark it down. Babim baboom. There we go. See you next mission. All right. There you have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by. All right, everyone. So, let's just get a consistent music. There we go. Okay, so that is going to end tonight's stream. So what is coming up for the week to come? Well, as you can see, we've got some more Kingdom Hearts coming up on Tuesday, as it does. What's next? I think Halloween Town's next, the revisit to Halloween Town. And then on Thursday, Smashed to Pieces is beginning Pac-Man World 2. So I hope you're ready for that. Whatever that is. I sure don't know what that is. On Saturday, Joe is beginning the first of his many games that are leading up to Halloween. It is October 1st, so the Halloween season has begun, and he is playing the original Resident Evil. I don't know if he's playing like the original, or if he's playing the remake. I don't know. He would know. I don't know if he's in the chat. Oh, there's no music. There's supposed to be music. He's playing the remake. Okay. Let's move that down all the way there. Okay, so there we go. And then on Sunday, it is Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak. So, I mean, y'all know what to expect from Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak. Of course, it's Hamtaro time. Ham-ha to everyone. I hope you're ready. It's been 3-4 weeks since it was Hamtaro time, but by God, it will be Hamtaro time on Sunday. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming by. Make sure you stop by for those streams, especially for Hamtaro time. And then, after Hamtaro time, I believe we're gonna do a Metroid Dread stream as well after Ham Heartbreak is finished. That will not be my first playthrough of Dread. I am not waiting that long. But we will play Metroid Dread on this channel. And then and then after that, there's one more Hamtaro game that I want to play, which we will have to get to. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by. So we are going to call the stream there. That's a little on the loud side. We're going to call the stream there, and we are going to be back on Tuesday. So everyone, thank you so much for coming. The Metroid Game Club has concluded on Twitch until we get around to Dread. But make sure you subscribe to the Connectivity Podcast so you can hear the resolution of all this. And I'm going to call it there for the night. So thank you so much for coming by, everyone. I will see you again on Tuesday.